National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today we reach Week 15, and we got a good matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams.
Dad, they have 51-0.
This is like
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
that's crazy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They go play action here on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Matthews.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 28 yards.
1st down, Giants.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better. And if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change
You gotta
things
fucking
up?
chill.
Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Barkley. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere. He's hit behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. Gano's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
He hit my kicker, so I got a 1st down.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll get blocked behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Fucking come on!
Yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
That's so fucking trash.
Probably a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Fuck out of here.
Saquon Barkley, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Thank you.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
I love this game.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40, Deontay Hardy. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 out the gate early.
What, 88 out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Come get it. Ready for school, but is school ready for me? I was reading the name shirt. You gotta find it. I don't know what
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Forced out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
A first down carry for Barkley. And brought down there by Taylor Rapp. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
All the way.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
This game is so fucking hard.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, Slayton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Wow, what
It's
a
a
dive.
pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown.
Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7.
Rams 7.
Dad, didn't we get a touchdown? I can't remember. I thought it was somewhere in the living room. I know that.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Check inside the couch cushions.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
That's where I would have guessed it was.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Hold on.
And, partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously, the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way, you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
Stafford's pass, complete to Van Jefferson. A gain of 10.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Oh, wow.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson.
Why the fuck am I playing so bad?
And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
I got to start driving this clock down.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Again, it's Barkley. And now the ball's out. Follow near midfield. And now the Rams have gone the other way. And they'll set up short right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Scheme is giving it. Scheme is going to give it to him, and I just don't fucking get it.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case,
what the
we didn't see it.
Fuck! Getting this one all the way down inside 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left.
This is fucking unbelievable.
An offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big
You
run.
fucking little fucking
Just a yard.
Frank, I will take you out of the game if you fucking get a broken tackle like that again.
You play really good run defense when you're playing a 3.
You will get out of the game.
There's 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends. They're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
No.
And he rifles one incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
First down.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. Going right side, he finds Slayton.
Good job, Slayton.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Complete to Darius Slayton. A gain of 9 yards.
Come on, we got to get this time moving.
Why is this so
On play action, they'll throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Got it.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute
halftime's
of
only
the
like 2
half.
seconds. I'm trying to beat this guy really
We know
quick.
someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Makes the score Giants 28, Rams 14. Graham Gano to kick off for you.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Give me that.
The 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Watch.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, obviously, Charles, it would be
Stop
very
trying to
tough
run
to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up the deficit. I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
What are you doing here?
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Brought down back at his own 9-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Give me that.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Up the middle with Barkley.
Oh.
Take it on in.
Barkley is disgusting.
Saquon Barkley. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Because I'm in a few different leagues where I have different teams. I'm in a new one, and I have the Chargers with Justin Herbert. Herbie. The Los Angeles
Gano
Chargers.
now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
They're from Los Angeles, California. Watch this, watch this.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off
Farley,
an
pick
impressive
that off.
comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. It's a pick
Broken
six.
angel, Gotti.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
Nothing about.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
I think I missed that.
Gano the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Because I'm absolutely beating his ass right now.
You made it, how many touchdowns?
I'm beating him by 28. I've made 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
So I'm trying to get a break.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Deontay Hardy on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So good.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense
Lean,
at
hooray.
the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
I'm gonna fucking miss this entire thing because I can't get a fucking stop.
That his first catch so far. They've held it under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Let's go now.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure you're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, he's going to rifle.
Let's go, Farley! That's one. Oh my God. I thought Farley was about to hit a clip.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 25.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Nifty move. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Gano for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Giants 49, Rams 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
But those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. Down he goes at the 23 and pick up a 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
More time off the clock.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point try good by Gano. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Or, I mean, Caleb Carly to get
following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Nope, interception. Oh, please don't.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
You hear that bubble talking to me on my back?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
All right, come on.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Now Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Oh, that Farley, I needed you to make that.
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I need Farley to get one more interception.
Game late, not in a lopsided game like this.
No,
they are not letting up.
I'm going to be a very happy person.
To throw again on second down. Stafford, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete.
It's okay.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oh, you did?
Such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, it's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford out to the flat. And the ball is knocked out.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a run break.
No, hold on. I can't put him in.
Why?
Nothing. Fuck.
mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, a one-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Fucking
first down before he's tackled.
I gotta get something going here. I gotta figure out a way to get
it. Gives him a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Stafford now to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Hold on.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Stafford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's 4th down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Seven Pirates.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. And they will take a knee here. Line of scrimmage back at their own 3 now as they come up 2nd and long. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.